Brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, welcome once again to the broadcast. I'm Joseph Kirch. My friends call me Tex. Let us observe a moment of silence for those who have passed these last few weeks. Our problems are not their problems anymore. And finally, before we begin, let us offer to ourselves silently a short prayer for peace. War rages in the north. It is brought here, and it also lives here. Those that fight for a future that is worthy of our children are besieged by enemies of freedom and predators of men. Evil is on the rise around us, as the lost and the broken grow bolder in chaos, and good men lose their spirit to the struggle and loss we face every day. Often, I have called myself a shepherd who protects the flock from danger, or a watchman who calls out the sword that hangs over the head of the people. But the truth is that people that have survived day zero are no mere sheep, and each of us have had to watch carefully to survive the wasteland. I do not need to tell you about the groups who are enemies of the people. All of you can see for yourself who causes harm, who hurts and kills. You can see those that love violence and those that prey on peace. You know who are the betrayers, those who abide acts of selfishness and viciousness, those that make victims of their fellow men. You don't need me to tell you of those kinds of evil. It is more incumbent on me to warn you of subtler threats. Brothers, sisters, I have heard words of hopelessness amongst you, and of fear. You are daunted, perhaps rightly, by the number and might of our enemies, and some of you are even on the verge of despair. Listen to me. There is hope. It lives in all of our hearts, and it is the fire that warms us on the darkest and coldest nights. We have, all of us, been forged stronger than we might have ever been in the crucible of our times. And we have held on and grown skillful, and when death has come to call our names, we have said, no, I am not giving up. What the people who would make you their victims, who want your money or your life or both, what they don't realize is how strong we are, because we have followed something beyond ourselves, because we believe, because we have real hope that comes from something more than any single one of us can be. We believe. I know I believe. I believe in God and the Earth Mother and Sky Father and Gitche Manitou and Morgan and 1,000 other things that we call which is above and before and beyond us, the good and the bad. I believe in magic, and I believe in science, and sometimes can't see why everyone thinks that these things are different things. I believe that people are fundamentally good, and that most hatred is taught rather than born to us. I believe that dogs are better than people, and we should be so lucky to live such simple lives. I believe in things that are known to be beautiful lies, and I reject ugly truths. I believe that every lie is ugly underneath the surface, and every truth is painful at its point. I believe that there is more than one kind of evil in this world, and that most of what people think of as evil is just human indifference, neglect, and small-mindedness, but that there is absolutely real evil, the kind that bubbles up from the cracks in the earth, breaking free from the binds that kept them trapped, because even magic has an expiration date. I believe I am a knight in gleaming plate, and that the name of the dragon I face is hopelessness. I believe that we are strong together, that people need each other, and that trying to be alone is just waiting to die. I believe that secrets are arcane, and that the fewer people that know them, the more powerful those secrets are. I believe that we are hardest on ourselves in our failures and softest on ourselves in our excuses. I believe that it's always personal. I believe that if you take what people need to survive, that which they sweated for and spent precious time gathering or trading for, it doesn't matter if you didn't do it because you hate them. You bet it's personal. I believe that heroes can be fools and villains wise men, and that each is the other in someone else's story. I believe that we have short memories of anger and long memories of love. And I believe that we can win. I believe that we small people can win. The gentle people, the kind people. I believe that the meek will inherit the earth. I believe that our love is stronger than their hatred. Our hope is greater than their fear. And I believe that our belief is stronger than their indifference. I believe we can and will stand tall together again in the sun. And as long as we have hope, as long as we do not give up, as long as we believe, the darkness will always be burned back by the light. And we will reach a time of peace, a time of prosperity, a future that is safe for children. You must believe, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. You must have hope. Good night, and go with God.